YouTube, what's going on? Y'all was in my truck before I was. Had to do a pre-trip real quick. But yeah, man. What's going on with y'all? Y'all good, man? Woo. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all watching my videos. Thought I'd make a quick video real quick. I'm sitting up here, you know. Sitting up here, taking a break. Waiting for my hours to come back on the Qualcomm. Yeah, man. I'm gonna make a quick video about setting yourself up to win all the time. Even when you lose, you're a winner. You know what I mean? It's a couple videos. It's a couple people on YouTube that I follow on a regular basis. You got Chasing Andrew. You got Chasing Andrew. Trucker Brown, the Wright brother, Golden Child, Woody, LaShawn Parks, Ike Stevens, Jeffrey L. I mean, all these guys. I follow all these guys. So I'm just a regular dude that just make videos. I'm nobody. I'm just a dumb old truck driver. Okay? It's a figure of speech. Don't take it literally, okay? I know I'm gonna get a bunch of trolls. But you gotta set yourself up to win all the time. Especially on the business side of trucking. You always gotta have money put back. You always gotta have resources available. Like what I call it is having a fully stocked toolbox. That's what I call it. Like when I go through life, my daily life on a monthly basis, yearly basis, I try to always have plenty of tools in my toolbox because I'm a blue collar dude. So I come from a blue collar family. Most of the people in my family are blue collar workers. You know, I have welders in my family, auto mechanics, factory workers in my family. So a lot of people in my family are blue collar people. So I use blue collar terms because I come from a blue collar background. So when I say toolbox, that's what I mean. Because don't you hate it when you working on something and you missing one tool and then you gotta stop and go to the store and get it? Don't you hate that shit? I hate that shit, but it happens. And I apply that same principle, that same metaphor to my day-to-day life. Okay, my monthly and weekly, yearly life, having a fully stocked toolbox. Okay, that means having business credit, personal credit, having savings, knowledge, all these tools that I use to succeed in business and to succeed in life. So like I've been watching a few guys. One guy, for example, Chasing Andrew and Trucker Brown. Like Chasing Andrew, a lot of guys, I get a handful of trolls and I get a few comments from guys on my videos, and I get emails from these guys too. They send me, oh, like they're trying to lump me into the category of Chasing Andrew and Trucker Brown and shit. Like, I don't know Trucker Brown personally, and I don't know Chasing Andrew personally. I don't know none of these guys personally. It's a few guys that I talked to on the phone. I talked to Jeffrey L. I got his number. Who else I talked to? I talked to I got an email from the Wright brother. I got an email from, it's a handful of YouTubers that I talked to. And Like, see, I talk to these guys on a personal level, and see, the thing is that, cause like for example, I heard about Trucker Brown. I heard about Trucker Brown getting fired. It's a conspiracy. I don't know if he actually got fired or if he quit or whatever. And then you got Chasing Andrew. Like, he got fired a couple times and then he quit from various jobs. But like, I've been in trucking for 10 years. I know how the game goes. So it's just like, when I see guys, it's like, yeah, we putting ourselves out there for the masses to criticize us, but at the same time, it's just like, a lot of you guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Because it's like, I know when I quit a job or if I get fired, I'm a win. I'm winning already. Like, before I came over to Snyder, I quit my job to come here. Okay? I did a whole year planning. I saved up money to make that transition to be smooth. You know what I mean? So the point I'm trying to make is that, okay, when you have your toolbox fully stocked and you trying to go make a business move or do a transition to do something better, to get to the next level, even when you lose, you winning. Okay? For example, Trucker Brown, people saying Trucker Brown, he got fired. Okay? But I already know is that, okay, even though he quote unquote got fired, he winning. Because he about to go and get to the next level and get his own truck and trailer, get his own authority, and go get some trucks. So it's just like, okay, with Chasing Andrew, like for example, a lot of guys pick on him, but it's like the dude is 22, 23 years old. Like, even if you fail at the shit, you still winning. Because I don't know too many 22, 23-year-olds doing what Chasing Andrew is doing. I'm 35. Okay? So it's like, the mindset of Chasing Andrew, I didn't get that mindset until I turned like, to be thinking like Chasing Andrew, I didn't start thinking like him until maybe like 20, 27, 28. You know, thinking about saving money. Because in a previous relationship, I had a kid, and that's what made me grow up and become adult. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, when I had my first child, my daughter made me mature and turn into a man. I started taking life serious, started thinking about saving, 401ks, buying houses, and doing grown man shit. At 22, 23 years old, I wasn't thinking about that shit. I was having a good time. I was out living life, man. And like, I see Chasing Andrew and a lot of guys pick on him. So, oh yeah, he quitting jobs and stuff. But that's experience that you learning. He learning about business credit, buying trucks. How many 22, 23-year-olds you know talking about buying truck, business credit, buying stocks and bonds? Who? I didn't start doing stocks until like 20, 25, 26 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have IRAs. I got, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't start learning that stuff until like until it's too late, basically. You know what I mean? But the point is that you guys who watch these YouTubers and they putting their life out there and you seeing them, oh, they quit, they got fired. You don't know these guys personally, and you don't know what kind of savings they got. You don't know what kind of resources they have to be able to do that and make that work. So, I already know Trucker Brown, he good. Like, if he get fired or if he turn in his truck, I already know he good. He good. Like, you don't have to worry about him. Because, like, if he get fired, he going to walk away with money. He already gained something. So, when you running a business, especially as an owner operator, as a contractor, you got to always have money put back, man. You got to have money because you never know when you need to move. Because you might have to move. Okay? Say something happened and your carrier pulls your contract. Okay, your carrier pulls your contract, you don't have no freight to move. You don't have no freight, so you got to find another company. Okay, it's gonna be a week or two before you get leased back on with another company and be able to pull some freight. You got to have $10 to $15, $20,000 put back. You got to bobtail to orientation. You got to get your truck ready for the next company. You got to do all this shit. Meanwhile, you got to make a truck note. You got to pay insurance. All this shit. All that shit still coming. Okay? But if you set right, if you got 20,000, 30,000, 15,000 put back, that's not a problem. It's just business. You winning either way. You winning. Sometimes when a bad situation like that happens, it could be good. And it happened to me a few times. I was in the deadbeat job, as a young man, like 22, 23 years old. I was in a deadbeat job. And then I stumble over and get into trucking. I got fired from that job, and then I stumbled into trucking when I was about 25 years old. It's the best decision I ever made thus far. But I don't want to say it was the best decision, but it was the best situation that happened to me. Because I would have still been at that company if I would never got fired. So, but yeah, man, I just want to make a quick video, man. It's a little bit of inspiration, man. Do not let the hype and don't sweat the small stuff, man. Like, because I know Trucker Brown and Chasing Andrew and all these guys, the Wright brother, he had a situation where he got fired from Interstate. Like, even though he got fired, it was a win either way. You gotta look at it as the glass half full kind of mentality. You know what I mean? You're winning. If you have money put back, you winning all the time. So, but yeah, man, I appreciate y'all watching my videos, man. I'll see y'all next time.